Attack on Mika!
My name is Taizo. I'm in the 2nd grade. I thought that I was doing the same thing that everybody else was doing, but apparently, I'm always one step behind. That's why at school, they tell me I move at my own pace. I'm also short, so all of the girls just treat me like their little brother.
There.
Boys at school say,
What? You don't even have a switch to ring?
in my family, other than birthdays and Christmas, I don't get presents.
Why don't you just tell them that you want one? They don't buy anything for you? Your family must be poor.
But they already promised me that they'd buy me a Swatch for my birthday.
Yeah. Let's leave this kid who doesn't even have his own games. You're right, what a waste of time. See ya.
Both of my parents were working full time, and even though there were a lot of things that I wanted, they couldn't buy them for me. That's why, because I didn't have the same games or the same playing cards, I was never invited to hang out with anybody.
Take that, the ultimate sub! Hey, you kids! You shouldn't be saying such mean things like that!
Isla?
Crap, it's an older student. How annoying. Let's just leave.
In times like that, the only person who would play with me was my neighbor Isla, who was 2 grades above me.
Hey, you need to apologize to Taizo now.
It's okay, it doesn't bother me.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Hey, can you play with me together again today?
Of course.
Isla was always dressed in clothes like a princess out of a fairy tale. And when we would hang out, it was always calm. During art class, the teacher complimented me. But that's because you taught me how to draw, Isla.
No, it's because you did your best to draw it, Taizo.
Whenever I was with Isla, it always made me feel warm inside. That's why I was able to forget that I was bullied by my classmates. What?
Here, this is for you. A present for Taizo, who did another great job today.
Thank you! You made this out of flowers? You could do anything, Isla!
I can teach you how to make this too, Taizo.
Really? Maybe I can make one for my mom.
I think she would love that.
As long as I had Isla, who was nice and knew everything, I didn't need any other friends. And I thought that this could last forever, until that night. Transfer? Dad is going to be working at a company far away. And that's why you're going to go to a new school too, Taizo. But I don't wanna! I know you don't. But I'm sorry. It's already decided. We're going to be moving in 1 month. Ever since the move was decided, I kept crying that I didn't want to go, and really troubled my parents. But as the days passed by, I saw the house start to get filled with cardboard boxes, and I had no choice but to accept it. And then, the day of the move. Just wait a few more minutes! I have to tell Isla goodbye!
Are you really gonna move? I'm gonna be so lonely without you here, Taizo.
I don't want to go either. And please don't cry. I promise I'll come back. And if anybody else tries to make you cry, then this time, I'll be the one to help you.
Okay.
When I think back now, I think this was my very first crush. 7 years since that day. A lot had happened, but I returned to the town where I was born. I wonder if there's going to be anybody that I know. I'm sure they don't remember me by now. This is an area for upperclassmen only, so be careful if you ever go near the senior classrooms. Who do I need to be careful about? Seems like there's a lot of students that are rough around the edges. There are a few very scary girls in the senior class, although a lot of pretty ones too. Sure. Wait, Ashley? Is there someone that you know in there? The person with their feet on the desk. Do you know her? You mean Miss Saotome? Saotome? Isla Saotome? That's right. That's Isla? Not a different person, right? Hello? Are you okay? With the same name and gender, I can also see a shadow of the past Isla in that person. But over the last 7 years, why did she change so much? I spent the rest of my day in confusion. The next day.
See you again soon.
You too. Nice to see you again.
Even still, you've really grown so much, Taizo. Look how handsome you've gotten. Isla, look, it's Taizo. You used to play together all the time when you were younger. Apparently, he's moved back here.
Long time.
Why are you being like that?
Leave me alone. I'm so sorry. Did I hurt you?
I'm fine.
I'm really sorry.
Isla, she's changed a lot, hasn't she? Around the time that you moved away, she started acting really strange.
The next morning, I wonder if Isla's here. Are you looking for Miss Saotome? That's right. Wait, why are you here?
What a commotion this early in the day, you freshman.
Freshman? Wait, what? Oh, I know. Are you here because you like me?
No, that's not it.
You don't have to say no that clearly. You're here to see me, aren't you? What do you want?
I just wanted to ask you what happened.
It's been 7 years since then, you know? I've only changed the same way you changed, that's it. I'm not the same person I used to be.
I see.
Well then, go back to your own classroom.
But if I just want to talk to you, sometimes, every now and then, you'll let me, right?
What? Well, I wouldn't mind, but...
From that day, whenever I had time, I looked into the people around Isla, especially her relationship with her friends. Although, I'm sure everyone just thought that the freshman was stalking her. The reason why Isla changed so much, it has to be because of those delinquent girls that she's hanging out with now. That's what I was convinced of. But the more I get to know these girls, the more I see they're actually really good people. They always give me really yummy snacks, and they're beautiful. They're really just the best kind of people.
Hey, you're making it seem like it's a bad thing that we're not bad people. Isn't that rude?
That's right. Ririna was a preppy gal, and Satsuki was like a gangster, but they definitely weren't bad people.
I don't really get it. Shouldn't you be glad that they're not misunderstanding who you are? I'm not glad. Those boys are way too rude.
That's what you say, but you really look after them well.
It's my model to always be nice to any underclassman no matter what.
As I watched them, I could understand the reason why Isla was always hanging out comfortably with Ririna and co. Those girls were never looking down on anybody, and they were always true to themselves. It must be comfortable to be around them. At first, it looked to me like Isla had changed a lot, but it also made me realize that at her core, she hadn't changed one bit. A few months later, around the time that it was a given that I was always spending time around Isla and her friends, the school was getting excited about the school festival coming up. Because this was going to be the last high school festival for Isla and her friends, it seemed like they were putting a lot of extra effort into it. Hey everyone!
You came at the perfect timing. Help us out.
She still draws really well. She hasn't changed at all.
What is it?
Isla, you've always been good at drawing.
Thanks.
Do you guys have a minute? I came up with a costume for the girls that will be doing customer service, but can you guys take a look at it?
Let's see. It looks great. It's so cute. Perfect for me.
I think it looks great, although I don't think it would look good on me.
Yeah, it looks fine. We need to get the opinion of a boy too. Taizo, what do you think?
It's very cute. Although, I do feel like the skirt might be a little bit short.
What? Really?
That reminds me that you used to like ribbons and lace like this, didn't you, Isla?
What? Really?
That's in the past. I don't like them anymore.
But it looks good on you.
Like I said, I'm telling you that I don't like it, all right? Hey, Isla, you're scaring Taizo.
Isla, you're always so quick to reject girly things so strongly.
Sorry.
If you don't mind me asking, did something happen? If you don't want to talk about it, then that's fine, but...
If you can talk about it, it might make you feel better, and we can listen if you want.
It's all in the past now, and it wasn't even that big of a deal, but...
Little by little, Isla started talking to us about her elementary school days. Back when she used to play with me all the time, actually, because of her clothing and the way that she acted, she was bullied by her classmates for being a princess. After I moved, it got especially worse. And even her friends that she got along with started to get involved. For Isla, more than being made fun of and being called a princess, She was more devastated that the people that she thought were her friends suddenly turned on her and bullied her too.
At first, I thought it would be better if I just stopped being so girly. But now I really do like things that are more boyish. Ever since I met Marina and Satsuki, sometimes I think, if only I had the strength today back then. That what I like is what I like no matter what anyone says. If I could have, then maybe now.
Back then, even though I was close by, I was so caught up in myself that I couldn't notice. On top of that, even when you were suffering the most, I wasn't able to be beside you. I'm sorry, Isla.
Please, there's no need for you to worry about it.
I think it takes a lot of courage to be able to say you like something when everybody around you tries to bring you down for it. That must have been hard, wasn't it? But when everybody around me was trying to bring me down, you were always the one that stood beside me. And you never made me feel bad about anything. And I think that's one of your strengths.
For all those people going that far just to hurt you, and just because they were jealous of how good you looked.
Anybody who tries to make fun of what somebody else likes or the good things about them, they're just small people who want to make themselves feel better about themselves, so you don't need to worry about them.
That's right, they're just small-hearted people.
I always looked up to this about you guys, Marina and Satsuki, and I think I always wished that I could have lived my life proud of the things that I liked.
It's not too late to start now.
That's right. You should just live the way that you want to, Isla.
You guys, thank you.
And so, the day of the school festival.
Taizo, look, isn't Isla so cute?
Marina, you don't need to go out of your way to show him.
I think that you look very cute, yes.
Thank you very much.
Why are you guys so stiff? That's hilarious.
Come on, stop being in your own world in front of us. I'll tell them you're on break so you guys can go off somewhere together.
Wait, what?
Isla, there's something important I want to talk to you about.
Sure.
I like you, Isla. I always have. Even when we were apart, I never forget about you all those years.
Taizo, ever since I was reunited with you, I've become even closer to Marina and Satsuki, and I was also able to realize that things are the most important to me. I really do believe this is thanks to you. Thank you for keeping that promise to me from that day, that you would save me. Back then and now, I was always the one that was saved by the time that I spent with you, Taizo. Taizo, I like you too.
From now on, we might need all kinds of people and things, and the way that we think or the things that we like might change. But I do know that my feelings for her will never change.